We're live, and today we're talking about that Jets Browns win last yesterday. Jets take down the Browns 27-20 for a win. We are officially on a winning streak. We're 2-7. We lose 7 in a row. Now we win 2 in a row. I'm rooting for Aaron Glenn. I've been rough on him with my honesty, brutal honesty. I call it like I see it. But now, last week, we worked in practice. I wanted to see how they come out following the bye week. Traditionally, this team has always come out flat. Aaron rallied the troops post big trade of the loss of Sauce Gardner and the loss of Q. The team came out fired up. Justin Fields still looks terrible. He looks lost out there. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing on that field. But the Jets found a way to win despite Justin Fields doing everything wrong. He can't see the field. He's not making reads. He's not processing. He looks like he's just lost. He's got no mojo. He sees Sam Darnold's ghost. That's what's going on out there right now. It sucks. It's unfortunate. I like the guy. I'm rooting for the guy, but I was calling for Tyrod Taylor throughout this whole game. Because the team was playing with heart. The team was playing with energy, except for him. It was like we were like running around out there with like lead ankle weights because of him. He just was slowing everybody down. And the team just wanted to like get picked up, and he just was like doing everything the opposite. Quinnen Williams finally played well. I guess Aaron Glenn's starting to push buttons and connecting with these players. He benched. There was a benching happening with him. I guess he was not playing well. His tape looks like complete garbage. So they said, "You're not starting. We're dropping you on the depth charts." Good. Next man up. And it fired him up, man. I put a fire under his ass, and he came out. He was playing. He was lighting people up. I loved it. Breece Hall and the O-line, they played well too. Loved it. I love seeing Breece Hall. They were giving him the rock. The O-line was giving him creases. He was making some plays. It was nice to see. Myles Garrett, 1 sack. Best defensive player in football. 1 sack, and you didn't hear his name called a lot during the game. We had a nice scheme for him, and again, thumbs up to Aaron Glenn. Appreciate what he's doing, and it took 7 weeks of a disaster, but he's got the team believing it. That's all I need to see is the team is not quitting on him. And that's the most important thing for us Jet fans to notice and to be behind is the team is playing for him. So great. Special teams, outstanding. The special teams just doing what it needs to do to get a win. I mean, you get a kickoff return for a TD. You get a punt return for a TD. You can't ask anything more from your special team. All game long, good field position. So, McNamara, unbelievable, just punting the ball and giving us our defense a chance to pin them back. And Nick Folk kicking field goals when we need them. The guy hasn't missed all season long. Knock on wood, yes. I like the energies Glenn brought out to the team. The ground and pound with Breece, love it. The D-line played well. Great D-line play. I was expecting us to get a little bit of steamrolled with Junkins and no Q in the middle there. I mean, we had problems stopping the run, but these guys came out they want to show themselves on tape, and that's the idea. Everybody on this team, you are it's like almost like every week should be a tryout for yourself, and everybody in the league is watching your tape. So you better have good tape, or there's the bench, buddy. Okay, just like Quinnen Williams got sent to the bench because his tape looked like complete shit for the last few weeks, but not yesterday. Yesterday he was lighting people up, and I loved it. Bromley, a few stupid penalties, but I guess that's part of what you get with Bromley. He plays well, but you're going to get some stupidity every once in a while. So we got some stupidity. I'm trying to think of some of my notes here. Why are we playing Fields if you're not using him to run the ball? Again, Tanner did not call a good game for us. So between Tanner and Fields, they were doing everything to like sabotage the game yesterday. You got to RPO him, roll him out, and little dinks and dunks. It was raining out yesterday. The weather was complete garbage for that game, and your quarterback has no confidence. Set him up for success. He's got legs, and if he doesn't have legs, if he can't run the fucking ball out there, then don't play him, okay? So we gotta think of how can we utilize Fields the best way possible, especially now Thursday night when we go to play the game against the Patriots. If you're gonna drop Fields straight back, then don't fucking play him, okay? It's Tanner, think, use your head, all right? This again, the Browns are not a good team, but they are a good defense. So we were playing against a really solid defense yesterday. So they shut Fields down. I mean, it was atrocious. His stat line is completely pathetic. The Jets still don't have an interception. We've now played 9 games and we have not intercepted the ball once. I think 10 is the record in the league. So we're pushing a record there. So guys, we gotta turn the ball over with an interception. I don't want to be in that grouping with I'm not even sure who it is, but I think it's 10 games is the record for most games without an interception. AZ injury, that was a tough one. AZ Thomas, when he got his bell rung, I think that was it was either Williams or Sherwood across the middle, and it was like boom, he took one on the chin, and then that was concussionville. And that is not the position right now after we just traded Sauce to have AC go into the locker room and go into concussion protocol. But next man up, that's what we do. And we did. Garrett Wilson, the knee injury. Again, it didn't look good. He kind of did something to the outside of that right knee. They shut him down, though. And between Fields not hitting the broadside of a barn all game long, I think Fields went 6 for 11 yesterday. He threw the ball 11 times and 6 completions. And they picked up 54 yards. One of those passes was a screen pass to Breece Hall for 42 yards. So let's back that one out. So you take away the one screen pass that Breece Hall did all the work with his offensive line. You or I could have thrown that dunk right out there to Breece so he could run 42 yards for the touchdown. And now you're talking about 11 or 12 yards on 5 completions. Pathetic. Justin Fields belongs to be sitting on the bench. But Aaron and Tanner are still stubborn, and they just keep rolling this fucker out. And it's time to let him go. He's not our guy. Justin Fields has done nothing but prove he is a backup in this league. He cannot run an offense. He cannot lead a team. He can't make reads. He can't read a progression at all. So I had high hopes for him, and I was hoping that he wasn't going to be this guy, but this is who he is, Every team he's been on, Chicago, same thing. Pittsburgh, same thing. Jets, same thing. Do you see the pattern, people? He's done. Take out the knife and fork. He's done. If we start Fields next week, they better run him. RPO, run options. We need to run pass option. So he uses legs. He's done this in the past. I don't understand why Tanner is so stubborn and not looking to do this. You can't run your offense with a guy who can't throw the fucking football. Okay? He is inaccurate. He has no confidence, and he's seeing ghosts out there. So we need to come up with a plan that he could run. It's like, dumb it down for this guy. Set him up. Quinnen Williams, unbelievable. This guy gets hurt a lot, but when he's on the field, he makes plays. Special teams just carried us on their backs like a piano. And the defense with 6 sacks. Unbelievable. Got the landscapers again. Unbelievable. I come try to make a video and I got landscapers mowing lawns. I mean, at least I'm in Florida. I was watching on TV, watching the games yesterday. There's snow in Chicago. There's going to be probably snow in Green Bay. There's snow everywhere. But look at me. I'm in my Jets dry fit t-shirt with palm trees and the sun shining. It's 4:15. It's beautiful. This is Florida. Love Florida, but I don't love the Dolphins. 9 games with no interceptions. We got to change that, people. So let me just see what else we got. I got some more notes here. I want to make sure I cover everything. Tanner Engstad, he's making stupid play calls. That reverse to Mechie. That was a drive killer right there. Why do you do that? But he gets bailed out on the next play with a screen pass to Brees. So you get bailed out. Tanner got bailed out on that one. I'm happy, but I got to call it like I see it. Terrible play call. Backed us up. Took us probably out of field goal range. But then that little dink and dunk, which you should be doing more of. You got a screen pass. Screen passes to Brees all day long. Slice them up with those screen passes. Let this offensive line create some space and let him go to work. When we got to win the games against the teams that are in our weight class. Like, we should have taken down Pittsburgh. We should have taken down Denver. We should have taken down the Panthers. We should have taken down the Dolphins. We took down the Bengals. We took down the Browns. Now we're going to have a heavyweight fight with the Patriots on Thursday Night Football. It's our last national televised game. So I'm not expecting a win here, but let's go out and represent, because now we're fighting out of our weight class. Obviously, Drake May, they got a quarterback. We don't. And until we get a quarterback, we can't compete with the heavyweights. So that's just what it is. The special teams scores 2 touchdowns. The defense gets us 6 sacks. And Justin Fields gets us 54 yards in total offense. Good fucking job, buddy. I could have done that. You could have done that. Anybody could have done that. So I'm a little frustrated with the way Justin Fields has played. This was a opportunity for him to not have to look over his shoulder, but he's got to look over both shoulders now. I think he's done. I think he knows he's done. And let's go with Tyrod. At least we can get something out of him. We're not a playoff team, but let Tyrod at least run an offense. Justin Fields is not running this offense. And until we use our draft capital to bring in a quarterback, this is what we have. So you got 2 options here. You go with Tyrod, and then Tanner could do what he's trying to do, drop him back and use a quarterback that wants to throw the ball. Or you get Justin Fields, who's like a deer in headlights, and roll him out. Design run plays. He did. I think they tried one design run play yesterday. It's like, come on. It's like, give that play and play action. You got the run game working against a great defense, so play action, and then you can work some moves off of that. They didn't do any of that stuff. So, anyway, that was my rant. I've been hard on Aaron Glenn and this management and Darren Mougey, but I'm coming around. I'm starting to see a little bit of the light, not a lot, a little bit of the light. Some of the positivity's coming back. Again, we got 2 wins. We're not 0 for anymore, and we're not drafting out of the 1 spot right now. We're not the worst team in the league. We're one of the worst teams in the league. But what are we gonna do? I'm dealing with the hand I was shown, and this is it. This is my team. I'm a Jet fan through and through. So I want to see them play good. I want to see them get W's. I'm not so worried about drafting 1 or 2 or 3. If we get stuck at 4 or 5, so be it. This is not even a draft class where I think everybody should be worried. Like, there's no super studs out there that this is the guy you got to get. There's a few good quarterbacks out there, and if Mendoza drops to us, great. But there's some other guys out there, and we can talk draft later on. Right now, let's focus on rallying behind this team. I want to see this team get more W's. I want to see the team gel. I want to see energy out there, and I want to see fans show up at these games and not want to put brown bags over their heads like we did for the first 7 weeks. So that's where we're at. And so I'm just going to enjoy my Florida weather while I root for my Jets. We got Thursday Night Football coming up against the Patriots. So Jets, 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 Jets. Have a great rest of the night, people. And we'll talk to you later.